we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
Hello, Misty.
Hello, Isaac.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Googlers.
Good morning, double O's.
The story begins. Double O's?
Google.
The story of
Ooh,
Google. It begins in 1995 at Stanford University. Larry Page was considering Stanford for grad school, and Sergey Brin, a student there, was assigned a show around him. This is the story of Google. This is the hard-hitting investigative reporting that you come to love and expect from Misty and Ike. Now, on Misty and Ike, Google. Let's Google it.
Let's Google the second most valuable brand in the world.
I'm using Firefox.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Google is the second most valuable brand in the world.
What's the first? Amazon?
Yes.
Ah.
So this is something really funny, and it's a little off topic, but kind of on topic. So you know that I'm a fan of the Gwyneth Paltrow and her products, Goop.
And her candles.
Her company, Goop.
Yep.
Everybody's like, why did you name a skincare company Goop? Like a wellness brand, Goop. Mm-hmm. She said she was meeting up with a bunch of investors and entrepreneurs and things like that. And one of them told her some of the most valuable companies in the world have double letters in their name. Yahoo, Google. So if you break it down, Goop is G, Gwyneth, O, like Google, P, Paltrow, Goop. That's why she named it Goop.
Should we be Mooey?
I think maybe we should.
Or my?
Moo.
It's double O's or just
double O's. Huh. Yahoo, Google.
I got it. Misty and Ike.
Misty and Ike. That is our new name.
This episode is called
Misty and Ike.
Misty and Ike.
Well, it worked for her too. Like the company's become huge, and
because
she's
she's
mogul.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Nobody cared about.
She could have called her company "Don't Buy This Stuff."
I don't think so. People don't like her.
No, they don't.
But people still buy the stuff.
Okay.
Because it's good. But it worked. So yes, I think we should change our name to Misty and Ike.
Well, do you
double
know?
O's.
Speaking of names,
Yeah.
do you know what they called the first Google?
I actually have no idea.
Oh, this is weird.
Okay.
Okay, so working from their dorm rooms, they built, let me back it up. By some accounts, they had disagreed on everything during that first meeting. This is Bryn and Paige. Mm-hmm. But by the following year, they struck a partnership. Working from their dorm rooms, they built a search engine that used links to determine the importance of individual pages on the World Wide Web. They called this search engine Backrub.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Why would you name it that?
Okay. Soon after,
Yuck.
Backrub was renamed Google. The name was a play on the mathematical expression for the number 1, followed by 100 zeros, that aptly reflects Larry and Sergey's mission to organize the world's information and make it universally acceptable and useful.
Okay, that makes a whole lot more geek sense to me.
Because there's a Googleplex, which
Right.
is
Yeah. But Backrub.
Yeah.
Like what? You're just sitting around and you're like, I want to organize all the information in the world. What should we name that sort? How about Backrub?
That's because they were sitting in their dorm rooms rubbing on each other.
I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I was thinking you were going to take it as, like, they went out somewhere in San Francisco and went and got a...
You got a back rub?
Rub and tug. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Hey, I just got tugged off at a tugger place. Let's call our company Back Rub.
It's called a rub and tug.
It's not called a back rub and tug.
Rub and tug.
Sorry, Misty's still recovering from all of her years working in the trade.
I've absolutely
Are you
nothing.
done making sexual innuendos? Can we go back to learning about Google? Over the next few years, Google caught the attention of not only the abracadabra
Cadabras!
community, but Silicon Valley investors as well. In August of 1998, Sun co-founder Andy, good luck with that last name, wrote Larry and Sergey a check for $100,000.
Dallas.
$100,000.
Dallas.
And Google Inc. was officially born. With this investment, the newly incorporated team made the upgrade from the dorms to their first office. Office? This is a Wednesday episode.
It is. Wait, where's it? Is it this one?
It's not. It's that one. Nope, up one. Yeah. You're in charge of the buttons
I hit
now.
the button.
Let's see here. And they got a garage in suburban Menlo Park, California, owned by Susan Wojcicki.
Wozniak.
It's not Wozniak. It's Wojcicki.
Right. Isn't that the wife of the guy that started Apple?
No, it's very close. It's Wojcicki.
Oh, okay.
Employee number 16 and now CEO of YouTube.
She's done some things.
Yeah. Clunky desktop computers, a ping pong table, and a bright blue carpet set the scene for those early days and late nights. Here's a picture of that garage.
That doesn't... It's very weird. It did not... I don't know many garages that have a window in them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I really don't.
Oh, dude.
Not a big normal window. Like the windows in the garage door are normal. A window?
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't want people to break into your garage.
Well, they're going to get in if they're going to get in. There's doors in a lot of garages, too, on the East Coast.
Weird.
Yeah.
Y'all do some weird shit
Well,
over there on the East.
Well, just because you grew up landlocked doesn't mean that you're not weird.
Trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea how much Google is worth? Because...
Well, they bought YouTube in 2006 or 7 for $2 billion.
They are worth $367 billion.
Wow. I wonder how much of that is from owning YouTube. It's so nuts.
Yeah, $367 billion.
You know what's even more nutser is that Jeff Bezos...
More nutser. More nuttier?
More nutser is Jeff Bezos' personal worth is coming up on Google's in total worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so nuts, man.
Yep.
Was it Google or Microsoft that made like the janitors were all millionaires because they all started getting stock options?
I think it was all of them. Like all of the very early tech companies gave their employees stock options because none of them really thought that any of this was going to happen either. Yeah. They were like, oh, it's a perk that won't ever really come to fruition.
That's why we keep
and then they're millionaires.
So I keep giving you Brickyard Media Group stocks.
I have stock?
Yeah. A very low number, but it's getting bigger every year.
I have 1.5 stocks. No, I don't. I don't even have close to that.
That's not true. You have way more than that.
Okay. I have 3 stocks.
Okay, fine. We're going to take away a lot of stocks. We cannot talk about this on the show.
All right. So, look.
That is nuts. So they made, between 1998, their first $100,000 investment, and then when did they, I'm going to find out when they bought YouTube. When did Google buy YouTube? October 2006. 8 years later. Google bought YouTube in October 2006 when the platform had only 65 employees. At the time, YouTube was still in its infancy. 3 early employees at PayPal had launched it a year and a half earlier out of an office in a California pizzeria.
Of course they did. That's where all good ideas come from. California pizzeria. Wrong. California pizza sucks. Come on now.
What? What if it was a New York pizza place located in California?
Not the same. It's like trying to say you can get a New York bagel somewhere in LA. Are you all right? You look like you're about to have a stroke.
I don't even know you anymore. What are you talking about? You can get good bagels in LA.
You can't get a good New York bagel.
There are places in Los Angeles that truck their water in. There's city water. They truck it in from, I'm not telling you where. I'm not going to give up my spot.
I don't believe you. Prove it.
Okay.
Prove it or it didn't happen. Prove it.
I'll cut this thing right now.
Go get me a bagel.
I'm not going to go get you a bagel.
Take me to have bagels.
Take me to bagels. Take me to bagels.
Okay, so
that was the church song, right? Take me to church.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. What you were going for?
At the locks of your life.
I'll take some locks with the cream cheese on
spread.
top. Yeah. Some scallions on the side.
It's everything to me. No onions, please.
Agreed. Extra deal.
More tomatoes, please.
So
It's Food Fridays, and you know what that means.
we're going to get bagels and lox and
in New York.
cream cheese.
Oh, we got a rhymer on our hands. We should Google that,
Okay, so can I tell you my favorite thing about Google?
please.
You know when it's a special day and you log onto Google and they have changed the Google to have like a picture behind it or it's
Yeah.
animated.
Today's has face masks and vaccines.
Do you want to know what the first Google Doodle was? Because they're called Google Doodles.
I
and
remember
I love
this.
that.
Is it different every single day? They've never repeated?
I don't
really
know
interesting.
about that.
We should find out.
We should.
What was the original?
The original inaugural Google Doodle
Google Doodle.
was an out-of-office message that the two guys created in August of 1998 to let people know that they were headed off to the Burning Man Festival.
Oh.
They positioned the iconic Burning Man stick figure behind the second O in the
That's
Google
funny.
logo.
Dude, I'm going to see a picture of that.
It's right here.
Oh.
Hold on. It's pulling up. There he is.
Yeah, but you got stuff on your screen I can't show.
A calendar of
Uh-huh.
there.
Look at that.
That's the Google, the original Google Doodle.
Original Google
But
Doodle.
look at this. Doodles Archive.
Oh, wow.
You can see all the Google Doodles.
That's so nuts. My friend has a golden doodle.
Isn't
Barks a lot.
Oh
but
that's a dog, folks?
that's a dog.
That's a dog, folks.
Show,
Oh, look how cute this is.
I like that.
Grandparents' Day.
I like that 8-bit one.
Oh, that one's fun.
Doodle Champion Island Games.
Uh-huh.
Where's the Olympic one?
They're all over the place.
Because the O's make the Olympic rings.
I mean, these are all of them. Like, this will take you all the way back for like ever.
I'm all the way back.
Look at that.
Oh, the dragon?
Yeah.
Does it spell Google? I guess.
Kinda. G-O.
Where's the O? Where's the first O?
Here, well,
Because if you're just
here's
listening,
the
we're
O
watching
right
it on
there.
the computer.
There's the L. There's the E.
Yeah, the E's easy.
I don't know where the second O is. I got the first one.
Close enough.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, this will just literally take you through every Google Doodle that has ever been a Google Doodle.
Google
Google Doodle.
Doodle Olympics 2021. Oh, it's this Champion Island thing. It's this one.
That's very weird.
It is weird. I want to find the Olympics.
Do the ones for wait, I like today's Google Doodle.
Yeah, the masks.
That's real cool, actually.
Yeah, people getting vaccinated.
Yeah. Jumping up in the air with excitement.
Oh, here's all the Olympic ones
I like that.
with the rings. That sounds great, doesn't it, folks? Oh, look at that one. Today's one of those days, guys. If you're just listening at home, you might as well just skip it because we're doing a lot.
I mean, we are talking about a search engine on the internet.
Visual
so I'm not
stuff.
sure what you expected.
Yeah, it's a visual show, guys. It's a visual show. What? Okay, we got 1 minute to wrap this up. So,
Okay, what else do we have?
how much is the average Google employee worth?
Okay, I like that.
How much is the?
While you look that up, I'm gonna tell you. In 1999, chef Charlie Ayers won a cook-off judged by Google employees, then only 40 of them altogether, to clinch the position, which he held for 7 years, as Google's first head chef. He was a former caterer for the Grateful Dead. At Google, he went from serving 40 people to eventually serving 4,000 daily lunches and dinners in 10 cafes throughout its Mountain View, California global campus headquarters. He thought he was just going to like serve dinner to like lunch and dinner to like 40 people.
Linner.
You know, he was from the Grateful Dead. He was like, cool, man. Yeah. Make up some mush for some people.
And then
Some
what
Breeds.
what did he do after that?
He ended up serving 4,000 daily lunches and dinners in 10 different cafes throughout their Google campus.
Oh boy,
Like, that's what it grew to.
that's a lot.
I think it's pretty cool.
Speaking of growing,
Yes.
we'll end it on this.
Okay.
Guess how many people How many Google employees whose stock grants and options are worth more than $5 million?
How many employees total that their stock options are worth more than $5 million?
If the grants, which is when they just give them stock, and the options that they have bought at a certain price, but
Right.
they're intrinsically worth more at the time of purchase,
Okay.
are worth more than $5 million.
I think there are 112.
1,000.
Okay.
There are 1,000 Google employees whose stock grants and options are worth more than $5 million. So there are more than 1,000 millionaires, including, this is going to be a callback to the first name of Google. Google's former masseuse, Bonnie Brown, is one of the 5 millionaires. One of the 1,000 people who has $5 million.
Bonnie deserved that. Bonnie deserved that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of rub and tugs.
Stop it. I don't approve of this message.
I had to.
I know.
I had to. That, you know what? That's 2 weeks in a row I've made a really off-color joke that I feel like I need to
know.
apologize
It's a family show, man.
for. It's not always a family show.
Well,
it's for grown-ups.
Not with that attitude.
It's for grown-ups.
And your kids. Bring your kids along, folks. Misty will tell them about rub and tugs.
I would tell anybody's kids about that. They need to be informed.